welcome back to another video. I posted on one of my YouTube shorts that I wanted to start a series where I tell you guys what I hear, especially because I work with first graders and they can be funny, they say weird things. Not only do I work with first graders, but I also am around students between ages of 4 and 10, 11. I only got 4 this week, but here we're gonna start this series, and I'm gonna try to post Friday. I'm gonna try to post Friday or Saturday, depending on my day. First one was, we were in music class, and this little boy, or this first grader, came up to me and said, "You are my hero," and like literally winked at me. And I don't know why I found that so funny, because he literally looked in my soul and was like, "You are my hero." Like winked at my face. It may not be that funny, but to me I was like, what the heck are you doing? Like, you're in my space. Number 2, same kid, different class. So we were in his homeroom and they were having story time, and they were saying about, I don't know what we were talking about, but like they were talking about some students having crushes. I don't know how they came up with first graders having crushes, and someone said they had a crush on our teacher, our first grade teacher. I don't want to say her name or expose her. And then he said out loud, "Miss is already taken," saying she's already taken because she's married. She's like, no, like you can't have a crush on her because Miss is already taken. She's taken, you can't have a crush on her. All right, so third one, where were we? Recess, and this boy came up to me saying, he was trying to tell me a joke, and he said, "What do you call someone who has no body and no nose?" And I didn't know the answer, and I was like, "What?" He's like, "Nobody knows." I was like, that actually like made me laugh out loud. I was like, what the heck? Like, I did not expect that. I am so bad at like having common sense with jokes, and I was like, that one was pretty good. And lastly, this was a 5th grader, and this was in my morning duty, so before school starts, and I'm in this area, and this is where the boys hang out, the 5th graders boys hang out, and they're having their Valentine's dance. So they were all talking about their dates and who are they taking, and then they asked me, "Miss Leslie, are you taking someone? Or do you have a date?" And I was like, first of all, I'm not going to the dance, and I already have a date. And he was like, "Oh, Miss Leslie, you have a date." Like, they were all going this and that. And I was like, guys, I have 2 kids. Like, what do you think? Like, I'm already technically married. What? Miss Leslie is married? And then the other boy was like, "You're single Pringle?" It's like, no way. Are you single Pringle? And I'm like, yep, I'm single Pringle. So like, single Pringle, it caught me off guard. The things that kids think. I was like, okay, I guess I'm a single Pringle. And he was upset that I was a single Pringle. My first week of starting this series wasn't as strong as I expected. A lot of people were absent this week, and we had a lot of special classes like music and art and like science. So like I wasn't with students as much, and I was doing prepping, so I wasn't interacting with students that much. But I only have 4 that stood out to me that was, you know, weird or funny, and hopefully in the future I get to catch more things and that's more funny. Because you can hear anything and everything from kids, which is kind of, you know, parents, be careful what you say. But yeah, that was it for my first video of starting this series of saying anything I hear as a TA, as a first grade TA. But yeah, hope you guys have a good afternoon or good weekend, because this is a Friday. Finally, it's Friday. Working with kids all day, it's so overstimulating, but I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.